In 2023, there are going to be some amazing high-end turntables available for purchase. If you're looking for a luxurious experience, then a top-quality table is the way to go. So what are the best high-end turntables in the market today? Check out our video and see for yourself. We have included links in the description box. Let's get started. At number 1 is Technics SL100C K Premium Class Turntable. You now have a more inexpensive option if you've been saving up for a Technics direct drive turntable like the SL1500C or possibly the iconic DJ-oriented SL1200. A new vinyl spinner from Technics, the $1,000 SL100C, is based on the $1,200 SL1500C but has a few changes that reduce the cost by $200. The SL100C, like the SL1500C, is intended for home audio enthusiasts rather than the DJ scene, and this is reflected in its design. In truth, the SL1500C and SL100C appear to be nearly identical at first glance, with the exception of the tone arm. The tone arm on the 1500C is black, while the 100C borrows the silver finish from the 1500C silver variant. But if you look closely, you may see one of the places where Technics has made some savings. The SL1500C comes with an Audiophile 2M red phono cartridge, whereas the 100C comes with an Audio-Technica AT-LP7 cartridge in its place. Both are made of movable magnets. However, the Audio-Technica card uses a conical stylus and the Audiophile version employs an elliptical stylus. While some aficionados believe the elliptical stylus produces higher precision with less distortion, the Audiophile is more expensive. The good news is that Audio-Technica provides numerous higher quality cartridges in the same family as the VM95C, which may make the AT cartridge more adaptable than the Audiophile for anyone who plans to upgrade later. On the rear of the SL100C's chassis, it appears that Technics has likewise streamlined the assortment of output jacks. The SL100C only has a phono output, therefore you'll need a phono preamp, a receiver, or an amp with a specific phono input to utilize it, as opposed to the SL1200C, which is both a phono and a line set of outputs. The SL100C and SL1500C share a number of identical parts, including a coreless direct drive motor with motor control, a sturdy 2-layer chassis, the S-shaped aluminum tone arm, and an automatic tone arm lift that is activated at the end of the vinyl's groove. However, aside from these two minor changes, the two products appear to satisfy the same vinyl edge. After finishing each side of an LP, this function helps to reduce unnecessary needle wear out, but it can also be disabled if you opt not to use it. I was very impressed with the Audio-Technica AT-LP7 turntable. It is fully manual, belt drive operation with 2 speeds, 33/1/3 and 45 RPM. The VM520EB dual moving magnet cartridge provides outstanding channel separation and extended frequency response, and allows for easy replacement with any VM stylus. The J-shaped tone arm features a metallic gimbal suspension system and precision bearings for excellent tracking. The built-in switchable phono preamplifier for connection to components with or without a dedicated phono input with selectable modes for moving magnet or moving coil cartridges was also a nice feature. The chassis construction of 40mm thick MDF, medium-density fiberboard, and excellent anti-vibration damping material that limits low-frequency acoustical feedback was another plus. Overall, I think this is an excellent turntable at a great price. At number 3 is Music Hall Classic 2-Speed Belt-Driven Audiophile Turntable. This Music Hall Classic 2-Speed Belt-Driven Audiophile Turntable is a beautiful piece of equipment. The dark walnut veneer finish is very luxurious, and the touch-sensitive switches make it easy to select the speed you want to play your music at. The built-in phono preamplifier is bypassable if you have an existing phono preamp, which is a nice feature. The headgel can be removed for easy cartridge or stylus changing, and the low-noise belt drive design makes this turntable very quiet when playing your music. The 2-speed motor provides 33 and 45 RPM speeds, which is perfect for whichever speed you are trying to play your music at. Overall, I highly recommend this Music Hall Classic 2-Speed Belt-Driven Audiophile Turntable. At number 4 is Denon DP450 USB Semi-Automatic Analog Turntable. Denon, a brand long linked with home audio and vinyl playback, has created a turntable called the DP450 USB. It is firmly supported by the DP300F, its well-liked predecessor. The Denon DP450 USB was prepared for playback a short time after being unboxed. After spending far too much money on expensive vinyl enhancements in the past, the simple setup helped us appreciate the Denon's performance even more. More importantly, the DP450 USB sounds great and doesn't have any of the setup or audio playback issues that we frequently see with cheap turntables. The audio output of this device is distinguished by its powerful low-end authority and full-bodied mids. The overall frequency response has a recognizable and vintage tone, and the audio picture has a wide sound stage. Pitch constancy was remarkable at all three playback speeds that this turntable is capable of: 33, 45, and 78 RPM. We listened to a variety of music and spoken word, and we quickly noticed how warm and transparent the DP450 USB vinyl reproduction was in comparison to digital versions of the same material. At number 5 is Pro-Ject Audio Debut Carbon Evo. The turntable that provides the best sound for the money is also one of the most expensive on this list, which may seem backward, but stick with me. The Pro-Ject Debut Carbon Evo has a fantastic sound. Pro-Ject may not have all the bells and whistles of our other options, but it chooses to use premium component setup in the most straightforward way. This consists of a carbon fiber tone arm, a metal platter dampened with thermoplastic elastomer, and a cartridge developed in-house that generally sells for $150 by itself. Downsides: you'll need to get up, go over, and put the tone arm back in its cradle a few times each hour, because the platter doesn't stop spinning when the needle reaches the end of a record's side. Since it lacks a built-in preamp, you'll also need to purchase an external phono preamp or connect it to a stereo with a phono input. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like it if you did. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. Wishing you all the best until the next video.